happy that I finally get to talk to my thrivers again. Hi my loves, welcome to Thriving with Ashley. My name is Ashley Fair for the first time, and this is Thriving with Ashley. My name is Ashley and you're welcome to my channel.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there by my side.
We have to give an award to the most inconsistent queen, Ashley. Really be for real. If you're here for the first time, my name is Ashley and you're welcome to Thriving with Ashley. Here on this channel I mostly do lifestyle and medicine related content, honestly. So it's really just about my life and navigating experiences. So you're welcome here. Take a seat, relax, chill, because thrivers are the next big thing in the world, okay? Because we don't come to play. Thrivers are really amazing people. So why don't you hit the subscribe button if you have not hit the subscribe button, so that you become a thriver and, you know, join the family and don't miss out on all the goodies and all the nice stuff. So welcome. And to my real OGs, thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you guys, and happy new month. I've been getting like some questions, a few questions that needed answering. So I just wanted to come on here and answer those questions, and hopefully with this video I hope that some of those questions will be answered, and some of these questions I've already answered them in my previous videos, right? I'll still answer some of them again, and if you want a more detailed explanation, a more detailed video, then I suggest you click this link or click this one, any of them, to direct you to that video so that you get more insight if you've not watched that one. I just hope these answers some questions, and some questions are repeating, so I'll try my best to just give brief answers and answer how I can answer them. So I'm here to answer those questions today, and I hope this video, you know, gives you some insights, and I hope it answers some of your burning questions. I pray. So if you don't mind, let's get right into this video. So let's go ahead. First question is tips for adjusting to life in Dominica. Wow, I really am getting questions that I never thought I've ever been answering in my life. So tips for adjusting to Dominica. I personally feel like adjusting into a new place or adjusting to life in a new place is not as easy as it seems, because it's gonna take a while. It took a while for me to adjust to this island, really. It took a while for me to open up and say, wow, like, let me enjoy this place where I'm at. Do you understand? It was not easy, and it's not even easy, because at the end of the day there's really no place like your home, right? Because that's where you feel very comfortable. But I feel like for you to adjust in a new place, you need to say, okay, I'm not in Nigeria, I'm not in America, I'm not in Canada, I'm not in this place, I'm not in that place, I'm in Dominica. This is what Dominica has to offer, and this is how I will enjoy what Dominica has to offer. Because if you're constantly telling yourself, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like that, then best believe you're not gonna then best believe you're not going to adjust. So just have an open mind. That's really the best tip I can give you. Have an open mind and just try to be happy in wherever you find yourself. That's really the best tip to adjust to a new place. I really hope that you understand. That's really the best advice I can give. So somebody asked, what is the climate like in Dominica? So it's a warm tropical climate with heavy rainfalls. Like sometimes there's some places that you'd be like, wow, the rain is raining. So it has a very warm climate. So that's what I'll say. So the dry season is usually February to May, and the rainy season is usually like June to October. That's when you have like hurricane threats, tropical storm warnings, stuff like that. That's when that usually happens. So it usually rains, it's usually very sunny. It doesn't snow here. I've said this in one of my videos before. So the climate is warm. But also the island is a very mountainous island, so some parts, like the higher you go, do you understand, those kind of, the higher you live in these dense areas with so much trees, like Those areas will have more rainfall than areas that are not densely packed with trees. So someone asked, how can I navigate transportation in Dominica? First of all, driving is on the left here in this island, and then for you to be able to drive here, you have to have a local driving license. If you have an international driving license, then it will be easy for you to get a local driving license. That's the way you'll be able to drive here. So normally the main mode of transportation is usually buses, taxis, bikes, stuff like that. Now the taxis, some of them are usually the taxis are usually a standard rate. So from this place to this place is a standard rate, from this place to this place is a standard rate. That's how the buses roll. And then taxis too usually operate the same way. So from this area to this area is the same rate, from this area to this area is the same rate. So public transport, which is buses, is usually the most common form of transportation because it's usually like more affordable. So driving is on the left, and usually the main form of transportation is buses. So that's the public transportation they use, which is buses. There's bikes, there's taxis, but taxis are more expensive than buses, right? Buses are way cheaper than taxis, and usually like the further the place, the more the price of the ride or the transport, if you get what I mean. So like from Roseau to the airport now is gonna cost money because it is from town to the airport, and the airport is like on the other side. So yeah, most of these fares are standard fares, do you understand? So it's really like not something you can negotiate. Sometimes it's like a standard fare. So yeah, that's how transportation is here. What are the tips for staying safe while exploring Dominica? So first thing I would say is, one tip to stay safe while exploring Dominica is to look out for people who might tell you that they are tour guides and they are not tour guides, do you understand? Because here is a tourist place. There's tourists, there's cruise ships always coming in, there's visitors, tourists coming in to explore the place. So somebody can come and tell you, oh, I'm a tourist and this, and then they'll dupe you of your money, and you don't get like the value of what you paid for, or you don't even get anything of that. So you need to be very, very careful about people who tell you that they are tour guides, they are this, they are that, and then at the end of the day you don't get anything. So make sure that if you're following anyone around, make sure that the person is certified by the government to be able to carry you on tours. And that thing I also say is that you should not overdo it. You should not show off too much or over flaunt, because not everybody obviously like you. So you need to be very like careful and observant about your surroundings, if you understand. I'm just saying, just know how you carry yourself. You don't have to flaunt your cash, you don't have to flaunt your jewelries, you don't have to flaunt your expensive items, because it can put the wrong eyes on you. Also, when swimming or when doing any water activity, you just have to be very careful about the environment. Just look, you understand, before you enter, and just look around you, just to be on the safe side, and make sure that there's people around or something. In case something is happening, you have somebody to look out for you, or you have somebody to call out to for help. Yes. So someone asked, what are the housing options for students in Dominica? I feel like this particular question, I've answered it before in my videos, right? I've answered it in my previous videos, I know that I have, but okay, let me give an updated version again, or let me answer it again, just for answering sake. Let me answer the question again. Housing. I have been asked about housing how many different times. I don't know how many times I've answered this question, but let me answer it again. Housing on this island usually is not easy. I will not even lie to you. It's not easy sometimes, because there's different times of the year where they have festivals and events, and when they have all those festivals and events, it's really not easy for you to find affordable places or apartments for you to be able to live in. So it becomes difficult to get an apartment during those seasons. So when those seasons pass, you might be able to find apartments, affordable houses and stuff like that. But generally, I would say that the cost of housing here is usually expensive, especially if you're going to a furnished house or an unfurnished house. So they can have a furnished house and they can have an unfurnished house. Unfurnished houses usually don't come with nothing in the house, while furnished houses you see like basic household appliances like your electric kettles, gas, stuff like that. But some houses are just plain and you have to like furnish it yourself, which will cost you more, because you have to buy furniture, everything to, you know, make the house worth living in. But furnished houses, usually depending on the areas, are affordable or expensive. Yeah, so it really depends on your budget. Most of the questions are relating to All Saints University, right? So I'm going to just be answering it and answering the Dominican questions together so that it will just blend. The school does not have hostels. So before you travel to the island, you must have been in contact with the school to prepare for your accommodation so that you have a place to stay. Or if you already had somebody here, you can ask that person to help you to find an apartment. Yes. To know more about apartments, what most apartments looks like, what to expect in an apartment, I have videos showing different apartments and what they look like on the island, so you can check that out. So somebody said, where is Dominica located? Let me just give you a small gist about Dominica, like where Dominica is located, the currency and everything, if you don't know about that. Well, it is actually called the Commonwealth of Dominica. So Dominica is located between Guadeloupe and Martinique. Guadeloupe is an island and Martinique is an island, and you see Dominica in the middle. So Dominica is a Lesser Antilles island that is in the Eastern Caribbean region. I hope I got that right. And the capital of Dominica is Roseau, and then they use the Eastern Caribbean dollar here. Their population is about 70,000, if I'm not wrong. I've said this in some of my previous videos, but let me just say it again for new people who don't know about Dominica. So here they speak English, they speak Patois, they speak Creole, right? I don't even know if Creole. Yes, Creole and Patois. Dominica is a mountainous island. It's not a flat island. There's lots and lots of mountains, hills, valleys in this place. There's rivers, okay? It is a mountainous island with so many things and so many places to explore because of the vast nature. So yeah, it is a very natural island, hence the name, the Nature Isle of Dominica, because they are trying to preserve their nature as much as they can. That is really the main gist about the island, really. Every other thing, they have Creole festivals, they have carnivals, obviously. And yeah, what are the requirements for admissions to All Saints University? This question has been asked, I have answered, and I have answered. I'll leave a video here, and I'll leave 3 different videos here for you to watch and for you to get different knowledges from different places, okay? Because there's no point in me answering it again when I've answered it with my friend Toluwani Steven, so you can check out her channel, Toluwani Steven. We've answered questions about this before, and I've also done a separate video, so you can check, just feel free to check that out. The requirements for All Saints University. What are the programs and courses offered at All Saints University? So initially it was just medicine, but now there's nursing and there's, I think, Masters of Public Health, if I'm not wrong. Yes, those are the ones that I know that are being offered right now in All Saints University. What are the on-campus and off-campus housing options? I've already mentioned that there's no on-campus housing, it's really off-campus housing. And yeah, before you really come to the island, you have to make sure that you are in contact with the school to find your apartment, and make sure that you request for pictures, information about the place, the area, just to know where you're going to be at. If possible, ask students, network, ask students about the area if they know about that area, just to make sure that you know you're in a safe place. Yeah, do your research. What are extracurricular activities and clubs that are available for students? Okay, so I'll say we have student body organizations that organize like extracurricular activities and stuff like this for students, right? So we have the student body council, obviously, that they organize events, they organize activities, education activities, fun activities, name it. We also have like student body organizations like AMSA, which is American Medical Student Association, Association of Women Studies, AWS. We have IFMEC. Yeah, basically these organizations just come together. That's how like students are able to, you know, network, meet people. Yeah, so it's nice to join all these organizations just so that you can network, meet other people, and enhance your medical school experience, honestly. So time to change the battery. What is the safety situation like in Dominica? Are there counseling opportunities available to students at All Saints University? So yes, there's counseling opportunities available. The school has a counselor. Her number is available to all students in the school, and yeah, if you can set up an appointment with her and talk to her, yes, she's available. Also, if you want, you can personally get your own therapist or your own counselor. It's really up to you. Yeah. How can I apply for the Masters of Public Health Science program? First of all, I'm not really okay for you to apply for the Master of Public Health. Honestly, I really don't know much about the program, but I feel like you can find more information on the website. Yes, so just go to the website, you can find more information there. I'm not really, you know, versed in that area, so I really cannot give answers to that, but check the website. I feel like there's steps and there's guides to guide you. Yes. Okay, so I think we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share this video to somebody. You might be helping somebody out there, and see you next time on Ashley. Bye.